You guys know that I love recommending affordable paddles, and I particularly love ones that could have gotten away with being sold at a much higher price. Fortunately for us, so many new paddles are being produced that our options that are under $100 are becoming more and more numerous. It can be hard to navigate which of these to choose from. So I've cut these options down to my choice of the top 3 budget-friendly control paddles that I feel really do stand out from the rest. And while all 3 of these paddles are really good, I also outline why you might choose one of these paddles from another. And with the use of this channel's discount code, all 3 of these options fall under that $100 threshold. These top 3 choices include Aiso Pickleball's Aiso Centric, Hudef Mage Pro, and Honolulu Pickleball Company's Sword and Shield J2. All 3 of these paddles are pretty exceptional in their own regard, and I'll assure you that if you were to put a blindfold on, you really wouldn't know that you were playing with paddles that sell for such friendly prices. I've also done some work to organize some giveaways for each of these 3 paddles, so stick around after the review to find out how to enter the giveaways. Now let's get into the details. In terms of similarities, all 3 of these paddles are hybrid shaped. They have similar dimensions for overall length, width, thickness, and handle length. All 3 of these paddles are also made with raw T700 carbon fiber and are thermoformed. And one aspect of playability that I think most people value pretty highly, all 3 of these paddles certainly produce great spin and produce RPMs above 2,000. So now let's talk differences, starting with Aiso Pickleball's Aiso Centric. The Aiso Centric has a pretty killer look, but its standout feature for me really is the unique feel you experience when you hit the ball with it. It has this awesome trampoline-like effect where it seems to grab the ball and allow it to recoil in a really satisfying way. I've also had my Aiso Centric for several months and have used it on many occasions, with it making appearances in some of my other videos, including the overall best top 5 paddles under $100 and top 5 paddles for beginners. And through all this, it's held up really well over time, and impressively, it looks about the same as it did when I first got it, which speaks to the durability of this paddle. This would be a good paddle for you if you're looking for a control paddle that has a really cool and unique look and a very satisfying feel. But like the other paddles on this list, it may not be the paddle for you if you're looking for a paddle with really high levels of pop. And now let's talk about our second paddle, and that is Hudef Mage Pro. I've actually been really impressed with Hudef lately. They've recently come out with 2 budget-friendly paddles, one for power and one for control. The control option is the Mage Pro, and for the Mage, there are 2 huge factors plus several other small factors that really make this paddle stand out to me. The first of which is cost and what you get for the dollars that you spend on this paddle. Though all the paddles on this list are affordable, the Mage Pro is actually the cheapest after discount codes, coming in at just $85. When comparing this to the price of other popular control paddles, it really highlights how good of a deal this really is. One top pick without price consideration is Volaire's Mach 2 Forza, which comes in at $162, which is the same price as another popular paddle, the Groove & Movement 16S, and still comes in even lower than one of my favorite paddles, the Neon and Flow, which is $117. In a gesture of customer appreciation, the Mage Pro also comes with a full-size leather polyester case. And the second thing that makes the Mage Pro really stand out to me is that it comes with a lifetime warranty. This essentially means that if you buy one Mage Pro, you'll be set indefinitely with no fears of delamination or core crushing or disbonding or whatnot. And in terms of playability, the Mage Pro seems to hit the hardest of the paddles on this list. It produces good power with increased swing speed, but was still easy to control in pretty much every situation. This would be a good option for you if you want a good control paddle, but you don't want to miss out on opportunities for power, and if, like me, you really value the safety of having a lifetime warranty. And that brings us to the final paddle on this list, Honolulu Pickleball Company's Sword and Shield J2. If you don't know about Honolulu Pickleball Company yet, you really should. These guys are busting out industry-leading paddles left and right, including multiple Kevlar paddles that are soon to hit the streets. The Sword and Shield J2 was actually originally priced at $145, But Honolulu Pickleball Company decided to cut their margins and make the J2 their budget-friendly option for consumers, and drop the price of this paddle all the way down to $95 after discount codes. This paddle really demonstrates ultimate control, and to me, its standout feature is its ginormous sweet spot. When I measured this paddle stock, it had a huge twist weight of 7.03, which is pretty impressive actually, and is roughly half a point higher than the other two paddles on this list. And not only that, but the J2 also had a swing weight of 114, which gave it the lowest swing weight of the paddles on this list and the highest twist weight. And when correlating those numbers to how the paddle actually felt during gameplay, it was the lightest feeling of these three. And while all three had pretty good sweet spots, the J2's just was bigger, and it played really stable. Playing with the J2, my shots felt very precise, and the paddle face was notably plush. I pretty much never worried about hitting rogue pop-ups, and in retrospect, I really don't recall hitting that many off-center shots, and that's because this paddle feels really stable. And that's in contrast to paddles like the Hudef Mage Pro that really let you know when you hit off-center shots with some pretty decent paddle vibrations. The J2 also comes with a paddle cover that's one of the most unique ones that I've seen. It's actually waterproof, and it has this convenient little hanging clip. And with the use of the discount code for the J2, this paddle is going to stay at that $95 mark for the foreseeable future. That may be a lot to take in, so I'll summarize my take on these top 3 control paddles under $100. If you want a great looking control paddle with a satisfying trampoline-like feel, go with the Aiso Centric. If you want a control paddle that's a little more hard hitting and you value the safety of a lifetime warranty, go with the Mage Pro. And if you want the control paddle with the largest sweet spot and really incredible stability, go with the Sword and Shield J2. I really hope this review was helpful, and if it was, hit that subscribe button so I can see it here for the next one. And here's what you need to do to enter the giveaway we're doing for each of these 3 paddles. All you need to do is like and leave a comment on this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then fill out the Google form in the description below so I can know which one or ones of these paddles you're interested in winning, and so that I have a way of contacting you if you win. Both Honolulu Pickleball Company and Hudef Sport are offering a winner either a new Sword and Shield J2 or Mage Pro, or a full reimbursement for the purchase price of one of their paddles if you already bought one from this video and are chosen as a winner. And Aiso Pickleball is offering an increased discount of 15% off for every person who purchases one of their paddles during this giveaway period, not just to the winner, and then a full reimbursement for the purchase price for one winner who buys an Aiso Centric during this giveaway period. Aiso just asks that you write PB Med Giveaway in the order special instructions box for tracking purposes, and after using the PB Med discount code at checkout for the base 10% off, they'll automatically refund 5% back to every person, effectively making it 15% off from now until April 15th. If you have any questions about the giveaways, feel free to reach out via the social media links in the description below, and good luck to everyone.